Learn the secret of Partimenti with me and Fenaroli. Concerning the movement of the Partimento, the moves of the Partimento. When the Partimento rises stepwise, it can accept various accompaniment. One, so we are now talking about a Partimento, a bass line, who moves stepwise ascending. Whoop, this way. 5 that moves to a 6. That is, after having set the 3rd and the 5th above the 1st degree, one can move the 5th to a 6th. After that, with the Partimento rising a step, the 6th given to the previous note holds as a 6th above the subsequent note, and it progresses like that as long as such stepwise movement continues, which can extend from degree 1 all the way to degree 8. See the letter T. So, in other words, we have a voice moving in parallel thirds. And the other voice, so the top one in this case, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, which is the thing that us musici pratici today we call Monte 5, 6, because it's an ascending progression, so the Monte, the mountain, 5, 6 because over the bass line we feature 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, while the other voice continues with 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, this way. And this is very important, for example, because we have an entire stage where you can learn all these things, called, for this reason, Monte 5, 6. In the Partimento method, let's go to the full path and let's see where is it. It is stage 3.2, Monte 5, 6, and as you can see, it's a very beautiful pattern with which you can practice a lot. For example, we have a bass line, which can also be inverted, so with a voice in parallel thirds in the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, this way, and you can play imitation between the two moving voices because they move with syncopation. So you can do exercises like this. And you can also move the bass line, for example. With then a counterpoint cadence. So also with triplets in other keys you can have fun doing in all the keys you like. Fa super la. For example, very nice. Then let's come back to our analysis, to our Fenaroli, and then observe that the third should accompany every note of this Partimento. Exactly, so true. Number 2, the 7th that resolves to a 6th, that is, after having set the octave and the 3rd above the 1, the Partimento rises 1 step above that 2nd note of the Partimento. The octave of the 1st degree holds over as a 7th, after which it resolves to a 6th. Then it rises a 3rd, blah 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 blah. It's more complex to read than to play. It's very simple. The other we have a middle voice moving, in this case, in parallel thirds, exactly as in our previous Partimento. Example. But instead of 5, 6, 5, 6, we have 7, 6, 7, 6. The point is that the 7, 6 is mainly descending. 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. So, if you want to ascend with the 7, 6, you have to prepare the 7 from the previous beat. How? This way. 6, 7, 6, 8. So you will come back to the 8 in order to prepare your suspension. Remember that you have preparation, suspension, resolution. Then another one, preparation, suspension, resolution. And proper for this reason, the preparation and the resolution doesn't correspond, doesn't match in the same note, on the same note. Preparation, suspension, and resolution. Because we have to leap to recover the space before doing our new suspension. Pam pam pam, do la re fa mi. And also with triplets, why not? With the converging cadence now at the end of pam pam. The converging cadence is a very beautiful cadence you can study in the Partimento method, chapter 7, stage 7.3, because it belongs to the soprano cadences. Now, we have another example. Number 10, letter X, or better, letter X, let's read. The 9th, prepared by a third, that resolves to the octave. That is, after having set the third and the fifth above the 1, the first degree, the Partimento rises one step. Above that second note of the Partimento, the third of first degree holds over as a 9th, after which it resolves to an octave. And then it rises a third to position itself on the third of the second note. That down the Partimento again rises one step, and it progresses like that as long as such stepwise movement continues, which can extend from 1 up to degree 5. See letter X. Let's see the example, which is much easier. So we have this. So actually it's the same thing, as you can see. We have one voice in parallel third, or starting in this case over a fifth, but then 3, so let's use colors. Red for our parallel thirds. Yeah, it's a little bit big. 3, so 3 is 3, this is the voice in parallel thirds. The other voice, instead of 7, 6, which can work a third up. This is 7, 6, and this is 9, 8. And I give you a very good news, that we can merge this, creating this new example. So in 4 voices we can have the double suspension this way, and double suspension 9, 7, 8, 6 is very common in Baroque music. And Handel, in his lessons for Princess Anne, developed these double suspensions into three kind of different exercises where you can learn vertically double suspension, and you can find them in chapter 9 of the Partimento method, which is entirely dedicated to suspensions and also double suspensions. We can have this way, so. And we need also to prepare the 7th, of course. Listen how beautiful it is. Wonderful. The apotheosis of dissonances, of the tension of Baroque music. Imagine with the organ. Wonderful. And when you study vertically each pattern, you can then know how to combine them. If I didn't know counterpoint, I wouldn't have been able to combine those two ways of accompanying and understanding the scale to create a beautiful harmony. So study Partimento, study composition. Of course, it's a long journey. Of course, you have a lot of exercises to do. You can't acquire these results in 1 week, in 1 month. You have to study, but you need the best path as possible, with the best and the most important topic in the right order. And that's what I put in the Partimento method. All is organized, that's just you follow the order. And 1 exercise per day, after week, month after month, you'll see progress in your hands, in your composition, in your improvisation skills. So join the Partimento method and study Partimento. You're a musician, you play an instrument and you compose music, but you want more. You want to know all the secrets of harmony and learn the most magical techniques of counterpoint to compose true masterpieces. Access dozens of free music composition lessons now. Lessons and resources based on the ancient method of Partimenti. Click here to create your free account. Don't compose without a method. Compose with the Partimento method. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. In many religious traditions, God gave man the power to name. Name things, name animals, name your peers. With words you can destroy and you can create. With words you can hurt and you can comfort. With words you can manipulate reality or describe it as best you can. One of the most powerful exercises you can do to compose your own music is to say what you play. You can say the intervals you play. You can say the letters you play. You can say the solmization syllables you play. This is exactly what you will do in the say and play exercises in the Partimento method. With the powerful say and play exercises, playing various patterns such as Romanesca, tight bass, windfall will be like recalling magical powerful spells. You think of the pattern, you say it, and the magic is done. Let there be third and sixth, and there was third and sixth. I have defiant music in mind. A music that's not confined to institutions and academies for the chosen few, but that lives in the hearts of those who feel called by a mission. A music that is not about credit, exams, and loyalty points, but is built on study, love, dedication, passion, connection. A music that doesn't insult your intelligence and your creativity. You have to do this way because it's always been done this way. But a magical world to explore, full of enchanted forests and mystical paths to draw. Maybe this music is not for everyone. No. It's for those who aren't satisfied with the way things are today. For those who rebel against what and how we are taught in the education system. For those who want to see meanings beyond the notes. This is our music, the music of musici pratici. And you? Are you a musicus practicus?